අද පාරට බැස්සේ අද සිට පාරට බහින්න අපි තීරණය කරේ රනිල් වික්‍රමසිංහ හොඳ හිතින් ඔය පුටුවෙන් බැහැලා යා යුතුයි. රනිල් වික්‍රමසිංහ ඔයාට කිසිදු ජන බලයක් ජනපද.
These protesters are calling for the resignation of Sri Lanka's acting president, Ranil Wickremesinghe. Wickremesinghe took on the post after the former head of state and his longtime friend Gotabaya Rajapaksa fled to Singapore, leaving the country in economic and political turmoil. One of the stalwarts of Sri Lankan politics, Wickremesinghe's lifetime ambition was fulfilled when he was finally sworn in as president. Though he is only head of state in an acting capacity, the position is one he has sought for decades. Dubbed the Fox, Wickremesinghe is regarded as a shrewd navigator and as someone who has the ability to repeatedly resurrect his political career. He is the nephew of one of the country's longest-serving leaders, J.R. Jayawardena, who was in power for 12 years until he stepped down in 1989. It was Jayawardena who brought him into politics by making him a deputy foreign affairs minister in 1977. Since then, he was elected prime minister 6 times, but was never able to complete a full term. In May 1993, he was appointed prime minister after the assassination of then-president Ranasinghe Premadasa by a suicide bomber. 6 years later, a similar attack arguably denied him the presidency. His main election rival, Chandrika Kumartunga, was wounded by a suicide bomber just 3 days before the polls. She received a significant sympathy vote, with Wickremesinghe losing an election many thought he would win. During his various terms in office, Wickremesinghe had a Mr. Clean image. But that took a hit during his last term as prime minister between 2015 and 2019. He was accused of being involved in an insider trading scam at the central bank, but he always maintained his innocence. In 2015, Wickremesinghe was also accused of protecting members of the Rajapaksa clan who were his political opponents but with whom he had close personal ties. The Rajapaksas have been accused of graft, kickbacks, siphoning off public finances, and human rights abuses. Wickremesinghe was also the prime minister during the deadly Easter Sunday bombings in 2019, which killed at least 250 people. And now, as he is in charge of a bankrupt nation that has defaulted on its $51 billion foreign debt and has been left without the funds to import essential goods, he warns that there will be no quick fix to the nation's unprecedented economic woes.